Online misinformation about climate change is still spreading across Europe. A recent false claim is that more than 1,000 leading academics and scientists have signed this, a declaration that says there is no climate emergency. This document first appeared online in June, and since then it has been shared on internet forums and on a number of social networks. It was published on Facebook by an Australian senator, and it's also been shared by leading conspiracy groups, well-known conspiracy groups in European countries like France. People are claiming that this is proof that goes against the scientific consensus, and they falsely claim that humans are not to blame for global warming. However, a recent study by Cornell University analysed more than 88,000 reports about climate change, and they found that more than 99.9% of these studies agreed humans have caused climate change through carbon emissions. So let's take a closer look at the people who are listed as signatories on this declaration. In fact, of the more than 1,000 names that are listed, 6 of these people have since died, and nobody actually lists themselves as a full-time climate scientist. One person is listed as a climate scientist, but their full-time work remains advertising. And in fact, there are 8 people on this list who are either current or former employees of the energy giant Shell. In fact, one of the 2 Dutch men who started this declaration has actually been accused of taking money from energy giants and fossil fuel companies to finance his climate skeptic research. He has denied those allegations. But somebody else who's listed as a signatory on this document is a former Nobel Prize winner for physics, Ivor Gaver. But according to Google Scholar and other open sources, Ivor Gaver's work has focused on superconductors, and he has not published anything to do with climate research. In 2019, an organisation conducted a count into the number of people listed on this supposed climate declaration. They found that 21% of these people were actually engineers, others were lobbyists, and some even said that they worked as fishermen or airline pilots. This study found that the majority of people on this have produced little to no climate research. So no, this document saying that there is no climate emergency has not been signed by more than 1,000 leading scientists. In fact, this document, which contains fake news about climate change, has actually only been signed by one person who calls himself a climate scientist.